YouTube has this thing that it suddenly cuts off. Happened to me yesterday. Don't know why. In the middle of the heat, middle of the live, a lot of people, it just cut it off. And it did it just a second ago. And nope, not doing it now, which is great. Retouch off, retouch on, retouch off, retouch off. Hello, how we doing, Kelly? Sorry about yesterday. We just cut off and my hour was done and I had other things to do. How we doing today? I woke up a bit slow. Something in the energy. It was a nice flow to this week, and then the energy started feeling a bit dense again, which is weird. Good. Just woke up a bit slow. That's it. I haven't actually done my meditation this morning, but I went to the markets, which was good. We have a local market, farmers market here in Malambimbi on Friday, which is nice. And I had my dumplings and my sugar cane. And now back for the last episode of the week, last live of the week. Tomorrow is the day with the divine. Rest on the Saturday. That's good. How was your day yesterday, Kelly? How'd you feel after? You did the meditation with us yesterday. How was the rest of your day? The morning sage bong. Clear up the air. Yeah, I really do feel a difference to when I wake up, have my coffee, do my breathwork meditation, and then start the day compared to now, where I started my day and I still haven't had my routine. You know, what I want to call it, it's like being on a boat. Oh, nice. Buying things for the weekend. People are coming over for Friday dinner. Families coming over. It's actually really important to have family dinner. We don't share hate here, my friend. And if you hate them, that means you love them. So just think about that. Anyone that you hate, you actually love. So it's just your perception, your mind, your ego trying to define a different story. So you don't hate them, you actually love them. So we're glad you love African Americans and the black community and the color black. It's beautiful. Yeah, we love everyone. That's the whole point, is to love everyone. That's the, it's to see the good in everyone, see the good in everything. No hate, no self-hate. We do receive, so if you want to see when you self-hate, that's when you hate someone else, because you don't really see another person, you're only just seeing your reflection that's coming off from them. So if you hate someone or something, it's actually in hate inside you, and that's the point of the focus of love, of the goodness in everyone. Always see the good in the situation. What's up, Malake? Make peace, 100%. Make peace. What you burning? White sage. This is my morning sage bong. This is the spiritual bong that I have. Sage clears energy, it sucks up the oxygen, white sage has really good aspects to it that I really enjoy, and just helps clear out. We need to use all of our senses, not just our eyes and ears and like nose, the mouth, taste. I love white sage. Hey Malake, make peace. Yeah, I really do like white sage. I use it a lot in my ceremonies, I use it a lot in my breathworks, I use it a lot when I meditate, when I do breathwork. It just helps calms the nerve system. BioBeast X, how we doing today? What's new? Who we giving a shout out to? So yeah, remember that, guys. So like, if you think you hate someone or something, you just understand that that's your reflection that you're seeing. So yeah, you don't really hate someone. You can't hate someone without actually loving them. I don't know who BioBeast is, but welcome. We love you, BioBeast. Big love, BioBeast. Yeah, my first coffee of the day. Usually I have like 6 or 7 coffees of the day. How we doing, Raka? Up a day. All right, meditation. Okay, so I'll bring it back into the meditation. So when you feel hate towards someone, because that's what we started with. I'm Muslim, I love my messenger, Jesus. All right, that's good. As long as you're practicing love, that's the most important thing. Doesn't matter what titles you use. But back into meditation, right? So we need to love everyone. We need to see the good in everyone. And meditation is an amazing practice that when you're experiencing hate, when you're experiencing anger, when you're experiencing frustration, is to come back to focusing on one thing. Breath is the easiest, but you can come back and just focus on love and repeat a love mantra. I love you too, brother. And that way, you will find yourself not being distracted by hate, and you come back into peace. And then that way you'll be able to examine, you'll be able to actually witness, why am I feeling this low fear vibration energy towards another human being, where it's actually to myself, because that other human being, the other situation, the other experience has nothing to actually do with how you feel. It's all inside you. So think about it this way, that we're an open energy, and other energies come in and it hits a nerve, an open nerve, and then that nerve spikes up, like you get hurt. So we shouldn't get upset that the nerve got hurt by the wind or by the salt water or by whatever energy. We should realize, why do we have an open wound in the first place, and how can we heal the open wound, and how can we close it, and how can we bring love to that wound. And that's where the practice of meditation comes in, because when you practice meditation a lot, when you tune into yourself, when you're going there, I don't think there has enough bananas on it. And why shake it? The wind's gonna shake it for us, BioBeast. Hey, Sarah Miller. But yeah, as I was saying, you should be grateful for the salt water. So imagine that you went into the salt water, right? You went, thank you, Sarah Miller. Thank you for the compliment. Imagine that you went into the ocean and then you suddenly felt this like sting, right? This burn, right? Because you have an open sore, you had a cut on your leg, you didn't know. Are you upset at the water that you have an open sore? Are you upset at the salt in the water that you have an open sore? No. Same thing with another person. Other person is the water, is the salt, and you have an open wound, and he just moved his energy and showed you where his wound is, where your wound is. And instead of being angry at them, you say thank you to them. And instead of hating them, you say I love you. And that is one of the most important things in our life. That is one of the most important missions that we're here on, is how to come always back into center, come back into love, how to find the good in every situation, how to stay in gratitude, to stay in love, to stay in being hopeful. Yeah, they're good. I have a hot tub and I fill it up with magnesium salt and jump in it at night because it's cold here. No, I'm not Jesus. I'm just Maor Feinstein. Everyone says I look like him, which is great. If that's the reflection that I'm creating in your imagination and your consciousness, then that's great. I love Christ consciousness. Lubbock. Where's Lubbock? Where is Lubbock? Which country is that? How is everyone in the chat today? I want everyone that's in the chat to say one good thing that happened to you today, or one good thing that you're grateful for today. Let's bring some gratitude into our awareness. So I'm grateful for waking up today, and I'm grateful for you guys today. And I'm also very grateful for having a roof over my head, and having coffee, and having my puppy dog with me. And I'm very grateful for going to the markets today and having the abundance of food in Texas, and it is good. Nice. Which part of Texas you're in? If you like smoking weed, smoke weed. Oh, nice. Zolvik, Ukraine. Beautiful. How's Ukraine doing this summer? I saw there's a protest in the street. I hope everything's okay. Oh, everyone in the chat, Glitch is back. Let's send Glitch some love and appreciation. He comments a lot, which helps the algorithm. He has a lot of love in his heart because he's acting out from love, but in a different way. So we're just gonna accept that he's acting out from love. So we're gonna send Glitch a lot of love. Thank you, Glitch, for all the comments. Thank you, Glitch, for coming back every day and joining us. Thank you, Glitch, for you being Glitch. So nice. West Texas. Lombok is it 100 miles from Midland? War happened, not good. Yeah, war sucks, you know, and we should just acknowledge that we can't really do anything about it. So we have to focus on ourselves and just be happy and good in our present life and our close surrounding. Oh, thank you, Jester. I appreciate it. Super appreciate it. Yeah, we can't, you know. War is a game of the elite, super elite, and we don't really have much to say. The only say we have is to spread love to our neighbors, to our friends, to our community, is to stay with there and just try to stay out of it as much as possible. Like, we shouldn't. Staying off the grid. It's not a sweater, it's a scarf. It's a little bit chilly today. And thank you for the compliment, staying off the grid. Sending you lots of love back, my friend. Oh, it's not that, I don't think, no, I'm not Jesus and I'm not the return of Christ or anything like that, but what we should take from it, instead of waiting for the Messiah to come, we should be acting in the glory of the end days as if we are already righteous. We're already acting out of love. If we act as if how it's written that after the coming of the Messiah, if we act as if like that, and if we bring that consciousness, if we bring that attention to the forefront and everyone acts as if the Messiah is already here, that will force the Messiah to come. So kind of like the chicken and the egg, right? So we're waiting for the Messiah to come for everything to be good, but if we make sure everything is good, that means the Messiah will come. I hope that makes sense to you guys. But that's how I want to choose to live my life, as if we're already in finished the end times. We're already in the place, we're already showing love. And it's coming back to always seeing the good in everyone, always seeing the good in the situation, always seeing the happy part of it, like always seeing the half full glass. Even if it's just a job, look at it on an angle that it's half full. So yeah, that's my, if you can take anything from this, except for the meditations and the good stuff, is if we all collectively act as if the Messiah is already here, if we all act as if that redemption has happened, that this is the prophecy of living in heaven on earth and having abundance and peace and no wars and only love. If we act each individual like that, and don't let our governments and don't let the powers to be and don't let the elites to sort of dictate how we're acting, and just let go of all their hatred and all of their separation. Nice, comedian Moan Pira. I'm coming to India in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm coming to India, to Dharamsala. If we act that way, if we treat each other that way, that means the Messiah is here. Because our consciousness, our actions, our beliefs, our things is what's gonna create peace on earth. Nice. I've never been to India yet, but I'm really excited to go. I'm gonna go to Dharamsala or Rishikesh. I wanna take a few courses there and do a few things. To Morgan Wallen Fenn. If you like to be in heaven, it's a place that you need to open the door and accept love into every aspect in your life. And then heaven will manifest in front of you in every moment you be. I'm not the one that's locking the door, nor is God, it's only you. I don't know where Moan is. Is that the north or south or middle? Hey, Mr. Marshall, what are we doing today? No, I live in Byron Bay, Australia. Yeah, it is a big island. Money or not much? I don't understand. What book has it been most impactful for me? First of all, the Bible. The Bible is a very impactful book. A lot of wisdom there, lot of knowledge, lot of hidden secrets in plain sight. Also, The Power of Belief by Bruce Lipton, and all of those books that reinforce using the scientific world to reinforce spirituality, meaning that what we put our desire on, what we put our intention on, what we put our feelings and emotions on, they will create our reality, as I was saying before. And that's the practice of meditation and breath work. Like, meditation is the practice of focusing on one thing, giving one thing all the attention. So think about it that we're power, right? This is a power plant. My body is full of energy and power, and it's super distracted all the time with so many different thoughts and emotions and things. And when we meditate, oh, beautiful birds, so cute. See, I'm distracted. But when we meditate, when we focus, when we put our energy on one thing, one specific thing, imagine it's like a laser beam. All the energy is put into thing and is directed at that one thing that we're focusing on. And that is the art of meditation. And the art of breathwork is to allow ourselves to look at the beautiful birds. Hello, beautiful birds. Having fun today? Yeah. This is your tree. But yeah, and breathwork is the art of learning how to enter different emotional and mind states by controlling and focusing on a specific rhythm of breath and a specific pattern of breath retention. So yeah. Do you get your energy ractally? I don't understand what that means. The Bible is meditated on him and not on us. Yeah, in a way, meditating on God and the divine, but you can meditate on God and the divine without the Bible. But yeah, prayer is a very powerful meditation. Very, very powerful meditation. Also, the thing that we're like this and we're praying, so like we're connecting the energy from one side to another. So now our body is in full energy alignment, and we're tilting our head, so we're spining, right? We're directing our energy, right? The energy force to go in a certain way in front of us. There's a lot of very hidden, powerful things and stuff. Welcome, Victor. Wickman. Lul, what a quiff. Okay, thank you. Thank you for beautiful blessings. Thank you for the comment. The more you comment, man, the more the algorithm shows me to other people that might actually like what I say. So thank you. So I see the good in every insult. And always remember, this is very fascinating, all right? So when a human speaks, he can only speak from what he knows and only knows about himself, right? So when you see politicians, people, actors, commentators, right, me, whoever, if they're speaking about another group and trying to tell you what that group is like and how bad they are and how worse their actions are, they're actually revealing to you what their underlying intention is. Because they don't know the group, they don't know the real reason of the person, they don't know the thoughts, the emotions, the experience, but they're just projecting from themselves of what they are actually thinking. So whenever you see someone speaking negatively about a person for doing something, know that that person also does this thing. Or when you see a person saying to you, oh, I would never do that, know that he's 100% has done it and will do it again. So it's like, it's a reflection, right? It's a reflection of them. It's a, they're spitting it out, but in truth, it's from within them. And Nikki Pataya, you want me to say La Wada? Hey Kim. Lul what? Okay, I explain. So when you have someone trying to gossip about another person or talk down about a group or try to criticize someone else, right? They're usually projecting, meaning that that's inside of them. That's what they actually think. That's actually what their intentions are. That's actually what their thoughts are. It's not necessarily what they are. Unless they're saying, listen, this is what he said. So I'm just repeating what he said to me. I'm repeating what they're doing. It's different compared to say, oh, they're going to do this and they're going to do that and they're going to do this. No, that's what you're doing right now. You're just projecting upon them what you're actually doing and trying to make people scared of them so you can actually do it. If that made any sense, everyone. What's up, Cooper Burns? Hello, everyone. Any advice from me, GNG? I don't know what GNG stands for, so just love. Love, that's my ultimate advice. Then leave her. She's not worth your attention. Tell her, thank you, love, for showing me that you're not the one for me. Thank you for doing it now and not that I had to wait and find out a lot later, which would have hurt more. So thank you. You just made my life easier because I don't have to focus on you or think about you in the future. And thank you for all the knowledge. Thank you for all the wisdom. Thank you for the lessons. A lot of love, and I must let you go. So that's what I would do in a sense. If my girlfriend, that's what I do. My girlfriend cheated on me. So when I got cheated on, in front of my eyes with another person in Ibiza, very powerful lesson. I didn't scream or get upset at her or lash out at her. I just told her that thank you for showing me this now. We're gonna end it. I'll be a man until the end, get you back on the flight, get you back home because we're living together, get all your stuff out, move you to your friends, but this is over. And thank you for showing it to me now and not later that we had kids or something like that, so it would have been harder. But when someone does you wrong, say thank you, because they solved your problem for thinking that they might not do you wrong, because they just showed you they did. So why are you angry? Thank you. It's a very hard thing. One of the best things to do when those things are happening is to get on a flight and go to somewhere new. So like, doesn't mean like change your whole life, but like say goodbye, let go, jump on a flight, go to a vacation, change your surroundings, change your habits. Because a lot of times what happens is that when we're with a person, when we're addicted to a person, when we're codependent on a person and we've done things with another person, then a lot of things that we do together will be triggered when they're not there, and then we get to think about them. And then that's where mindfulness and meditation comes in. So again, just remember the art of meditation is realizing that we're always going to drift from love, and the art of meditation is to breathe in, focus, and bring ourselves back to love, back to center, back to peace. We're not allowing our minds and thoughts to win. And because our mind and thoughts is just like a radio. So another thing when you're doing meditation, when you're back at love and peace, it says, thank you for that radio station. I want to play a good radio station. So I want to play love and happiness. And if I'm going to be listening to a radio station, then I want to listen to a good radio station. So instead of, oh, blah, 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 hate, anger, hate, you're like, love, how good and how beautiful the story would be that right now in this moment that I'm so happy and so grateful. I'll walk around the corner and see the most beautiful girl in the world. She's going to walk up to me and she's going to say, hey, and then you start playing the story that you want to be played. Not the story that the fear is trying to latch onto and for you to overcome and beat it and the ego and the mind. So that would be my advice. Yes, the love within ourselves. We have unconditional love, all of us. Unconditional and limitless love within inside of us. And we should always tap back into it, Jessica. Always. And that's the game. That's the game we're in. We're in the game of, imagine that like, you know, like those games that there's like a guy sort of running and he has to get away from the obstacles and it's to stay in a straight line. So that's like our mind. And you need to like bring that guy back to the center, jumping over those obstacles back into the center, back into the one true path of love. Thank you. Do you think the Islamic way of praying is a good form of meditation? I'm not sure what the actual prayer is, but yeah, if you get on your knees and you give thanks to God, and you give gratitude to God, and you pray for love. That's amazing. I'm not sure what the actual prayer is or what it stands for or what the words mean, but as long as you're surrendering yourself to the divine, that's the most important thing. Like learning that, knowing, learning, believing, and acting that there's only one God, one true God that we believe in, which is the ultimate God, the divine, the consciousness that is around us, the universe, the ultimate power, whatever you want to call it, right? Whatever title you want to put on it, just doesn't really matter. As long as that's where you're putting your attention and you're giving thanks and gratitude for all the beautiful things that the divine has given us, like these beautiful banana trees behind me, the amazing skies, the ground, the coffee, the white sage, the people that I'm speaking to. So as long as you're in gratitude and praying out of gratitude and grace, that's the most important thing. Oh. No, I'm not Jesus. I never claimed to be. So yeah. Hello, sir. Welcome. I won't be in India yet, but I'll be soon. It's right now. I don't know what right now. Wow. All of my lessons. Every time I learn a new lesson, I understand I have so much to learn. I can't really pinpoint to one thing. It's just like I always remind myself that I don't know anything, and therefore I'm able to know everything. So I don't believe that I know something truly to be true except for God and divine, and I know that exists, and there's nothing that can change that. And everything is up to Him, and up to us to act with Him within us. And then all the other things always teach. Like every time you learn a lesson, every time you listen, like, oh, there's so much more to learn, so much more to learn. I don't know. First of all, you're never alone and isolated. Never. Even if you're in a penitentiary, in a box, captive, prison, whatever, God's always with you. That would be my advice, to know that God is always with you, that you're never alone. You're never in this alone. You always have God within you, by your side, surrounding you at all times. And you can always have a conversation with God. You can always have a conversation with the divine. Always. That'll be my advice to that. When you're feeling that you're alone, when you're feeling that you're isolated, when you're feeling the whole world's against you, just close your eyes and give grace to God and ask Him to come and have a conversation with you. That'll be my advice. Because you're not alone. You're not isolated. Even if you're isolated from society, even if you are alone from other human beings, you're not alone. God's always inside, with you, around you, everywhere. Then you need to close your eyes and meditate and breathe. Just focus on your breath. Go into silence. If you're in silence for about 30 minutes to 60 minutes, put a timer on. For 60 minutes from the moment you start, just sit there in quiet and just observe your thoughts and just follow your breath. And it's gonna be a moment that's really, really difficult, that you would want to get up and you would want to move. But in that moment that you catch yourself, smile and breathe and say, thank you, this is the moment that I've been waiting for. And that energy, that frustration, those things that have built up inside you, all the dopamine, all the serotonin, all of those things, they will just flicker on and you'll feel completely enlightened. You'll feel complete love. You'll feel complete bliss. That is my recommendation. That's my advice. And also understand that God and experiencing God is not through what we've been taught, human experience, face-to-face touch. It's more powerful than that. It's within you. It's within experiencing within every cell in your body. There is a part of God. Within every cell, there's the center of the cell, the center of the atom, is where the atom gets the energy to spin, and that center of an atom is God. That is the divine. That is the consciousness that we're all connected to. So just sit with it and know that I'm here for you. Anytime you need to listen, to talk, to anything, I'm here, man. Send me a comment, send me an email to 369.asol@gmail.com. Send me an email, and whenever you need someone to listen to or someone to talk to, I'm here, brother. You're not alone. We're in this together. And I'm sure if you put it out there in the chat, there'll be other people that will put a hand out and they'll be there for you. You know, that's what we're here for. Like, we have God, first of all, that we have to go into this isolation, that I'm alone, that I'm nothing with me, and also just so we can find God because He's with us. And once we walk with God and the vine, we will welcome others to come walk with us. So I'm welcoming you to come and walk with us. And I'm sure there's so many other people here on the chat, these amazing people that will be super psyched to be there for you and listen and to know. And that's the thing, it's like, don't tap into fear, tap into love. 100%, all loving, never leave, always with you. Hello, Lulu Mommy, how are we doing today? How are the grandkids? Sorry, yesterday I don't know why YouTube just suddenly turned off in the middle of a chat, so I'm sorry about that. Definitely we're the family of God. Yeah, so that's kind of what I wanted to talk today. It was like, yesterday I was sitting and I was just doom scrolling through news and articles and different Big Brother clips or whatever, you know. I was just like completely off. Just had a day of nonsense. And I was just like realizing that all of those people that are trying to warn on the news and, oh, end of democracy, end of this, Nazis, these, fascists, that, it's like, you're just projecting. Why? So you are those? Because you don't hear them saying they are that. You don't hear them talking about this. I was just realized, like, wow, how much do we project? Like, when we communicate, we're just projecting because we can only say what we know about ourselves. We don't really know anything about another person unless we them, and this is what they said, and this is what they said they meant. But if we don't do that, then it's all just self-projection. And that was my like little epiphany moment, you know. And then like watching myself, like, oh, what are my thoughts on other people? That's not on them, that's on myself. I'm like, yeah, I know that. So when I criticize someone or when I see something in someone, that means I see it in myself. I acknowledge it. It's like, yeah, I see it in me. Like, I have that. That's why I see it in you, because my reflecting is reflecting you, and what I'm receiving, I know it's inside me, but it also has to be in you too. But I know, first of all, that's inside me. And do I like it? Great. If I don't like it, right, let's heal it. Let's breathe into it. Let's meditate. Let's do a modality. Lord, forgive me, for I have sinned. I got my sin all over my belly, and it's... Forgive yourself. How can you ask the divine Lord to forgive you if you don't forgive yourself? You know, you just need to forgive yourself. And the best way of forgiving self is not repeating the same sin. So, of course, we're all born into sin, and we're all sinful in our nature in a way, and we all put, instead of saying sin, because sin has shame, and it's like we all put hurdles in front of ourselves to be connected to the divine. But the best way to overcome a hurdle is not to put it back in front of us. So just because we can jump over the hurdle doesn't mean that we have to bring it every time and put it in front of us, just so we can jump over it again. What's up, Sebesh, Subi, Vino? There's no one there. Who are you barking at? Ali! Ali! Who are you barking at? Hey! No one there. I love my dog. Prince Ali. Prince Ali. Who's my baby? Who's my baby? I'll do my best to help. And I'm not Lord. Yeah, I'm just a human. Ali, how do you know how to drop my coffee? Every time I have coffee next to me, my dog, he always drops it. Make sure he spills it everywhere. Thank you. Ah, no, he's the sweetest thing. Sweetest thing. Sweetest dog in the world. What's going on? The world is spinning and we're not moving. That's what's going on. Nope, I didn't take the COVID shot. No way. Why would I do what the masses wants to do? This is another rule of thumb. If every social media of famous people and every world organization and every mainstream media is advocating a specific thing, no, it's false. It's like I was saying before, like the projection. So in my experience, is like whatever the mainstream media says, I do the opposite. If they say something, nah, that's wrong. If they tell me right now it's daytime, I would look out, and even if it's day, and I'm sure like it's day, I'm not quite sure if it's daytime. Like, where are you at? Like, what would, like, it's a cold, it's a flu. Like, I saw it from the beginning. Like, I literally saw and told everyone in January 2020, January 26th, it was Australia Day, and I was just looking online and just seeing people fall in China and hospitals getting built. And I was just like, oh man, they're gonna use this. They're gonna use this. They're gonna use this for control. They're gonna put us and lock us up like they're doing to the Chinese. Man, they're doing this to get rid of Trump. They can't get rid of him, you know? So I just saw it. And then I looked at the statistics and it's like, oh, you have a 99.6% chance of survival. Okay, then why are we afraid of it? That's a bigger chance of survival than me getting in the car. Like, like if I jump in the car and have a sip of, and have half a bottle of red wine, not just tipsy, not drunk, that is a less rate of survival than surviving COVID. Like, then why are we scared? And I just saw it was a full-on power grab. So no, didn't take the vac, and not going to take any, not for my kids, nothing. I know it was hard to see, but when people asked me back then and they told me, oh, it work, I said, quit, just quit. Like, or sue them. They're not allowed to do this. Like, this is like the Nuremberg trials shit. Like, you cannot force someone to take a drug. Like, that's a death penalty by the Nuremberg trials. And they're just like, fuck it. Let's squeeze this shit into everyone. There's a plane. I see Earth as a planet. I see Earth as heaven, to be honest. That's what I see Earth as, heaven. Let's send love to the Muslim brother that joined us. Big love, brother. May you find peace, God, and love inside of you, and no hate. No reason to hate anyone. Just love. Yeah. Don't get me started with Islam. I just hope you're preaching and working on the right things in Islam. It's a really, I don't want to get into it. Hey guys, look who is projecting. We just spoke about it here in the chat, that whatever you say and put out there, it's actually a projection, something coming from you. So if this is what you put in, it's coming from you. But we're still gonna send you love. We're still gonna send you hearts. We're still gonna send you gratitude and the divine to be with you. And doesn't matter what you put out there, we're always gonna bring ourselves back to love. All right. Who is ready for today's meditation? Let's get on the meditation. So usually I'm here for an hour a day, an hour and a bit. And after about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, now it's 40, we go into meditation. I love sharing meditations. I love sharing breathworks. I love sharing techniques. And perfect, Kelly. Perfect. And this is why I'm doing this. I'm doing it to share and to send out love. So today's breath meditation, actually what I want to do, I'm from planet Earth, sometimes. Originally I came from Mars, but I landed with a spaceship here about 2,000 years ago, and it broke actually broke in the Dead Sea, and that's what made it dead because it was full of. Anyways, today's breath meditation, what we're gonna do is we're gonna breathe in for 4, so I'll do the count, and we're gonna breathe out for 8, and we're gonna do that 7 times, so I'll count it. And on the 7th, we're gonna breathe all the way out, and we're gonna hold our breath out and hold it. And that's the moment of the meditation, just to focus on ourselves and just see what's happening inside our body. And then we're gonna breathe all the way in and hold it there. And again, that's the meditation part, focusing what's happening to self. And then we're gonna breathe out, and we're gonna do 3 ohms to end it with. So hope everyone is ready. Follow along. I'm gonna put the thing up to follow along. Go sit in a comfortable position. If you wanna lay down on your back, lay down on your back. If you wanna put like a relaxing soundtrack in the background, like 444 hertz or 888 hertz or 432 hertz, whatever, just like calming binaural music, just as we follow along. Along the breath and meditation with guide. All right. Everyone's ready? We'll start it with an Om, so we're gonna breathe in for Om. This is for you then. If you want help, this is for you. Like if you wanna experience some bliss and help and internal, this is for you. So we're gonna start it with, we're gonna breathe in for Om. No, I'm not Jesus, I'm Or. But thank you. Perfect. So let's take a breath in for the first Om. Breathing in. Perfect. Let's get ready. We're gonna breathe in for 4 and out for 8. So follow my count. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the nose, 3, 4. Out through the mouth, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. In from the nose. In, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 2, 3, 4. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one, big breath in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and just breathe it all out, let it go and hold it. And now just hold your breath out and focus on what's happening inside you. Focus on what's vibrating inside you. Focus on what's tingling as you're holding your breath. You're putting a pause on life. Just hold it there. Just hold it. Be curious. Bring gratitude and love. Say 3 things you're grateful for. Could be as simple as breathing, having food, having a roof over your head. Now take a deep breath in from your nose and hold it. And imagine a shooting white light, illuminating light from your pelvic floor going up into your brain, into the top of your head, just all through your spine as you're holding your breath on the inhale. And be curious with that. Just be curious and hold it there. Bring 3 things of gratitude. Say thank you to them. And breathe out. Now take a simple breath in for an Om to close this. Breathing in. Welcome back. How's everyone doing? Nicholas, thank you. Thank you. Being a joke is probably the best thing to do in the world, making people laugh and smile. What better way to do it? I'm not Jesus, but I'm here for you, yes. Good, good. How's everyone doing today? How'd you like it, Lulu Mommy? It's difficult. I know it's hard to quit smoking. Perfect, Kelly. Perfect. I'm so grateful. Doing this for you, for Lulu Mommy, for everyone to enjoy this. Like, this is why I love this stuff. I love practicing. I love sharing it. I love the outcomes people have from it, the transformations people have from it. It's beautiful. So thank you for being part of it, for the co-creation, Lulu Mommy and Kelly. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Here for mainly this, to share this medicine. Good, good. If that revealed it to you, good. Try, do your best. Just one step at a time, or cold turkey. Oh, thank you. Just a reflection. Just a reflection. It's hard. I quit last year smoking for a full year and a half smoking weed. But cigarettes has been a problem. I enjoy it. I have an oral fixation. I need something in my mouth a lot of the times. No, I'm not Philip. I'm just Maor. I'm just a source of light. Just another source of light on this earth. But yeah, this is very simple. So Kelly and Lulu, this is for you guys. So when you're breathing in from your nose, you want to breathe that your belly opens up like a balloon. When you breathe out, you want to sort of tension it back. And a good coherent breath is in for 2, out for 4, 10 times. That's 60 seconds. It's 1 minute. or in for 4, out for 8, 10 times, that's 100, that's 2 minutes. So doing 2 minutes, so just times of in for 4, out for 8, and then holding your breath at the end, and then adding your pray there when you're holding your breath at the end. Add your meditation, your pray, like just see how much you can hold your breath, and just fight the first and second urge to breathe in, and then you take a deep breath in and hold it at the top, and then add that, and then breathe. It really, really, really relaxes your nervous system. It really like boosts and stimulates the body. So anytime you're stressed, or even just in the morning and at night, just doing in for 4, out for 8, or in for 2, out for 4 for about a minute or two, and then just a small breath retention of 15 seconds, 20 seconds, not much longer, will really like help you calm and reset your nerve system. كيف حالك أمير؟ أو ما قرأ أمير؟ Is it okay to be an atheist? I don't know. Is it okay? Like, define atheist. So you don't believe that there is a creator? You don't believe that someone created this and us? You think it just came out of a bang? That's like pretty wild. So I think atheism is just a lie. So someone said it really beautiful, but the devil's best trick is that he tricked us believing God doesn't exist, or that he doesn't exist. So God doesn't exist, so the devil doesn't exist. And that's the best trick, because then he can just lure in. I don't think believing in nothing is healthy for you. I think believing in a divine creator, in consciousness, field, whatever you want a terminology to put onto it, that we're all connected to and created for by design, is a way happier, meaningful, heart-centered, connected life. Yehuda Weisberg, yes. So Jews, I stick to Judaism. You don't need to switch. I love Judaism. I love rabbis, I love teachings, I love the power, I love it all. Yes, it's within us all. It's so funny, it's like, we say it and then the science comes and approves it with scientific research, and then they deny it. Meaning that, how do atoms spin? Where are they getting their energy from? So an atom spins, they know there's inside an atom, like in every cell there's an atom, right? So inside every atom there's an empty space of energy, right? That empty space of energy is called 0 Kelvin. 0 Kelvin is where infinite, unlimited amount of energy exists. So in every atom, in every building block of the universe, in everything, there is the center of it to make that atom spin is God. How long do you think Earth has been around? I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Could be millions and trillions of years, could be a few thousand. Why does it matter? Like, do you like the cake? You like eating this cake? Is this cake good? If you say yes, then it's like, why do you care how long it was in the oven? Or why does it matter how long it was in the oven? It has nothing to do with the actual thing that we're in. Like, do you like this human being? Yes. Why does it matter how old they are? Like, it matters like that they're legal, you know? But you can love someone that's not legal, but not in a sexual way. You can love someone like that. Why does it matter? I'm not Jesus, and I don't understand why are you too. What comprises your faith? What comprises my faith is, first of all, belief, second, knowing, third, observation. So I'm a very observant person. I see things and I connect weird dots and combinations of things throughout all my life, just comparison. And then if you're looking for the healthiest, fulfilled, happiest life, it's usually found within religious groups that are devoted to and I have full belief. So if it's the Amish in the United States, if it's Jews, if it's Orthodox Christians, if it's whatever it is, Hindus, Buddhists, whoever is like completely in his faith and completely in the surrender and completely in the divine unity, and lives by those moral rules and codes, he has a more really beautiful, happy, fulfilled life, and live much longer and have much more profound interactions in life with other people and on other people. So yeah, thank you for the compliments. Thank you Lulu Mami. Do you discern before believing, or do you have blind faith? That's a juggle. So I'm juggling with discern and having blind faith. I think blind faith in the love of the divine is for sure. That's something that I have blind faith, and that is something. So it's kind of into two things. So in some things I have blind faith, in some things I have questions, like why is this, and what's good in it? Do I see the reasoning, the goodness in it? Do I think that that's actually good for me, or is it more of a controlling thing not to stray off? But if you don't have a strong moral compass and ethics, and a strong will to resist desire, I would definitely advise to have blind faith, because blind faith is the structure for the absence of strong morality and ethics and being able to push out desire, if that makes any sense. Well, God loves you too, Mr. Andres Barrett. God loves all of us. Like, why wouldn't he? Like, why would we create something not out of love? And why would there be so much love in this world if it wasn't created from love? Like, it's not like a byproduct. It's the essence of the world. Hello, Nadar Zirak. Love you too, Barrett. This is no other way to have God except through his son. The way is broad that leads to destruction. Was a bad dude if you go through. Yehuda Weisenberg, for us Jews, we think about it this way. For Jews, they say it was bad, and this is like this is the protection of our rabbinical structure. But he wasn't a bad dude. He was just speaking truth to power. He was questioning the authority. He was questioning why we Jews have don't listen to the biblical divine scripture of the Bible and only listen to what rabbis interpret out of it. And he preached love. He preached wisdom. He created miracles. Think of it, Yehuda Weisenberg. Don't think of him as bad in history, not at all. Like, he had a lot of love in him, and he showed a lot of love, and he had a big movement around him. So it was, so you know this from our tradition. In Jews, we have a lot of little sects that sort of separate and are created into their own sort of thing within our religion. And I think that's what happened back then. And I think also you have to understand that back then, in the time of Jesus, just before it, about 24,000 rabbis were killed by a plague in Israel, and only a few survived. So the whole religion was like on its back feet and was just recovering. And the powers to be that were holding the powers, they were the ones that were like pushing him away instead of accepting him and welcoming him back. No, I completely disagree with that he was a bad influence. In our biblical term, he wasn't, because when the Messiah comes, it's supposed to be heaven on earth, and it's supposed no more wars, and goy won't fight a goy, and all of this, which didn't happen. But was he a Messiah for those who were or in the dark? Yeah, like think about it that way. Like, was he preaching love? Yes. Was he preaching goodness? Yes. Was he trying to fight with uh, with words? Yes. He wasn't fighting with knives and swords, and he wasn't creating a rebellious that was violent. He was creating he did a spiritual rebellion. He had a spiritual rebellion against the Jewish authority back then. Now I understand both the Jewish authority part and I understand Jesus' part and his followers, but look how good the world has become from it. Look how much love is in the world. Look how united the world is. Like half of the world, like 4 billion people, because of Jesus, believe in one God. So, and they wouldn't without him. So like Islam came from Jesus as well, and Christianity. So yeah, his real name was Yeshua, which is like in Hebrew Yeshua. So it's like salvation. That's his translation. Again, you're getting into like I think you're missing the point, Yehuda Weisenberg. Like, you're getting into this said this, and yes, it said that it will come from Judah, and it said that there will be no wars, and we still have wars, right? Doesn't matter. Like, you're looking at the text that doesn't have any subtext to it. Why do you care? You're Jewish, enjoy being Jewish. Like, another Jewish man brought the Bible to 4 billion people, to half the world, and teaching them and he taught them to live like a happy life and to believe in the divine and love your other as you love yourself and turn the other cheek. Look at that. Like, don't be so judgmental. Oh, he's not. Doesn't matter. Like, I also don't think the Messiah will come until we all, like, salvation and this will come until we all live like it. Like, if we stop the fighting, so was Yeshua, so was Jesus, he was Jewish. We believe, if we don't act as if we're already past the end times and living in salvation and living with peace and love to one another, if we don't live that way, we can't ask someone to come and change it for us. It's like we have to stop being victims. Like, this is the whole point of salvation. It's like, stop being a victim and like own up to your powers and be a better person and be a better human and don't do wrong to others. Keep the 10 commandments. And Jews, we have way more things to do and keep. But like, why? Like, it's like we're fighting over like, is tomato. It's spelled this way, it's spelled that. Why does it matter? Do we all believe in the divine? Yeah. Do we all keep the 10 commandments? Yeah. That's all that matters. No, I don't think Judaism is the only religion, and also Judaism doesn't believe it's only religion. Look at the seven rules, 7 laws of Noah. Like, as long as we're in connection and to divine. Hey Darcy, how are you doing? Any soccer games this weekend? Back to you. That's as long as we're in connection to the divine, as long as that we believe in one true God, no other God, as long as we keep those 7 laws of Noah, the 10 commandments, that is the religion. Now you can call it whatever you want. That is for the rest of the world. For us Jews, exactly. But you have to understand, this is why the world hates us, Jews, because we're like, we are going to take the burden on us. We're the chosen one. We're this. And when you say that, you create antagonism with other people. So instead of saying we are the only religion, it says like we are the religion that brought God into the forefront. Now, if other religions want to be built around the 7 laws of Noah, amazing, let them. As long as they believe in one true God, they believe in love, they believe in divinity, they're keeping the 7 commandments, the 10 commandments of Moses. That's all that we have to worry about as Jews. Like, stop like antagonizing people. Like, it's like we're the only children of God. No, everyone's a child of God. That's what kind of Jesus was saying. Like, you can't take that away. You can't take away that everyone is a children of God. Just because they don't follow this, amazing, but they're also children of God, and they also need a way to God. They also need a way to the Father. And when you're saying we are the only way, and you can't join us, you're gonna cause antagonism, which turns out into anti-Semitism. So there's no reason for that. Like, we all should bring everyone together. We should all see each other as one. Sorry, I didn't see what you wrote. Are you a Catholic? No, I'm Jewish. I'm not Catholic. Yeah, amazing historical accounts, amazing things he did, amazing miracles, amazing wisdom. Like, that's what we should be focused on, love, like, not separation. Again, back into love. That's okay. Most Orthodox Jews can't handle themselves either, but again, you're speaking out of pride, my friend. Like, what does it matter? Peach. Yo, Nino Johnson. All right. I'm getting close to my hourly today. If you guys like these conversations, if you guys like these meditations and breathwork, please, if you feel like it, like, subscribe, turn on the notification. Tomorrow I'm going to be away. No, but I went to yeshiva. I went to yeshiva university. I keep the Sabbath. I do a lot of things. I worship God. No, I don't worship men. All good, Darcy. Good luck this weekend with your soccer. Good luck, my friend. Hope you win. What is your motor splash? I don't understand what you ask, Aaron Hoffman. Motor speech. Ezra in the Bible, a lot of the biblical are respected, but we only like pray to God. Like, you don't need a middleman. God's inside you. You are the middleman to God. You are the middleman to God. Yeah, I'm coming to India. I'm coming to learn. I love India's spirituality. A lot of beautiful wisdom there. A lot of old tradition. No, I don't play Call of Duty. We're all gods, Mirka. Not just me, not just him. We're all God. All of us are God. No, so for the Jewish people, we should only worship God. We're not supposed to worship men. That's the whole thing. And don't bear false idols, you know? And that's just it. Sorry, Nicole. We go to Yeshua and he is the bridge to the Father. Amazing. Some people, like, if you need a bridge, need a bridge. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, no, you don't really need a bridge. But if you're using a bridge, use a bridge. Like, as long as you get to the Father, it doesn't matter. Like, this is my point of view. As long as you get back to love, back to divine, back to unity, it does not matter how you do it. As long as you're sticking to that of love, divinity, loving others, you love yourself, not doing to others what you don't want to be done to you, believing in one divine, true God that is in everything, everywhere, inside of all of us and everything. It doesn't matter how you get there. Really doesn't. What parasha is this week? I'm not sure, but I'll know tomorrow. I think last parasha. Oh, it's the first one of the book of we just finished one book and we're starting the new book. The last book. Feces. What's feces? I'm a clueless man. Okay, thank you. I love being clueless. Therefore, I can now learn. Yes, I speak Hebrew and Spanish. I'd rather have an empty cup than a full cup of poison. So that is great. But yeah, guys, if you like this, please like, subscribe, put the notification. I do this once a day for about an hour or so, except for Saturdays. Shabbat Shalom, my friends. Gonna work on this Sabbath and try to keep it more holy and not even smoke. I'm gonna really try not smoking this Saturday, which is very hard. Yeah, I love shrooms and LSD. I think shrooms and LSD is a shortcut that some need to get to the divine. Like a divine, you really experience the divine with a good dose of mushrooms and LSD. You experience being at unity with the divine, with the world, that we're all connected, that there's this material world is non-existent and it's all a spiritual world that we're just projecting onto this material form. Amazing. Amazing. So just go in deep. Go take another dose of mushrooms, cover your eyes, put some really gentle binary music and just really enjoy it. No, I don't really do past life regression or give it too much attention. It's because it's super unknown. So whatever, my belief is whatever I inflict on this was my past life, it's partially from me, not necessarily true. I can kind of feel what my past lives were about, but I can't say for certain this was my past life because I don't know. Yeah, but you have to understand that our mind, our brain is so powerful that the moment you give it a corner of a puzzle, it will create the puzzle the way he wants it to be created. So you might have a feeling for something, but then once you're in your brain and your mind, it will like overload and create the story, So I don't like giving it that much. I surrender that we have past lives. I surrender that I've had past life experience or deja vu or feelings inside me. But to say this was my past life exactly, like, I'll read it. Thank you. But yeah, our brain is just so powerful. That's where meditation comes in. That's why I love meditation. Like it's just like the practice, like I call meditation the gym of the mind. The gym, like going to the gym, but of the mind. So like practicing being in still, practicing realizing what is my actual energy belief from here, and what is in the radio that's playing. Yeshua is here. Who need miracle, healing, freedom, and breakthrough? Go to the 5F Church. Apostle Crafton Kirk received healing and freedom by watching online in this ministry, and my life changed forever. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Amazing. I'm happy your life changed. Is at the hand, do not deceive. We must not drop things and follow Jesus. He is before the truth. Please, if you want to follow. Yes, Jesus loves all of us, and God loves all of us, and Christ consciousness is a powerful consciousness. It's a consciousness of love and divinity. So I'm for it, completely for it. If that is what is for you, and this is how you live a better, healthier, more sustained life, amazing. Like, why stop it? Can I help you, my child? Just be a good human. Is microdosing a good way to do it? So microdosing is good, but if you really want to do the right thing, do breath work. So you can enter all of these psychedelic states, all of this past life regression, all of this spiritual things that's inside of through breath work. And this is why I facilitate, I teach, and I do breath work. And if you do the breath work that we did early on in the morning for half an hour, 40 minutes, you will have the same effect as a microdose of LSD or mushrooms throughout the day. So yeah, so again, it's just the easier way. No, I'm saying breath work, not just meditation. So breath work is you focusing on a specific certain pattern of breath and following it. So, for example, do 5 minutes of inhale for 4, exhale for 8, and hold your breath for 20 seconds on the exhale, and hold your breath for 45 seconds on the next inhale, and then do the Om chant as you breathe out. And do that 3 times in the morning, so 15, so it's like 25 minutes, 30 minutes in the morning. You'll have the same effect as microdosing LSD or mushrooms. Because the receptors that happened, yeah, sort of not box breathing. You do rhythmic breathing. So in for 4 and out for 8, and you do that for 5 minutes. So every 10 is 2 minutes. So you do 20 of this breath is 4 minutes. So you do 25 of these breaths. So count to 25, full breath in for 4, out for 8, 25 times. After the 25th time, hold your breath out. Like when you breathe it all out and hold your breath for, see if you can. It's very hard, but once you get to 60 seconds, 90 seconds, that's when proxy starts and all the dose happens. And you do that 3 times, so 3 rounds of 5 minutes. So it's like 5 minutes of breathing, about 2 minutes of 2.5 minutes of breath retention. Do this, repeat it another 2 times afterwards, and you will have the effect of microdosing without taking the microdose. How do I do that and smoke? I like challenging myself. I guess smoking is my grounding. It's what keeps me on the floor, you know. How to make an LSD trip more comfortable. Also through breath, but in for 4 and out for 4. No breath retention. Just get your breath into a rhythmic state. So like in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. And just do that for about 3-4 minutes, and it will calm your mind. And then you'll be gone in further into the trip in an easy way, because you just relaxed your nervous system. Asama pranama every morning. Nice, that's beautiful. Why do you want my credit card number? How to take drink after or before meditation? I don't know. Drink water before meditation and after. That would be doesn't really matter. Empty stomach is good before breath work, just so, because when our stomach is empty, there's just more DMT being released in our body naturally. Yeah, I love the movie Harry Potter, the Philosopher's Stone. What was my best trip? My best trip was two really good trips. One was during breath work in Ubud, Bali. It was amazing. It was a conscious connected breath work, which was amazing. It's a different type of breath work. It's just that's breathing from the mouth into the chest repeatedly, just over oxygenating. It was an amazing trip. Like just through breath work, I just saw myself in a casket on the river, and everyone was on the other side of the river and throwing flowers at me. And as I was going down the river and made it to the tree, and then got out of the casket and had a conversation with the divine, it was like full on experience. And also had a one during sound healing and breath work. But my best trip on acid was my first one in Burning Man 2017. First time I ever did drugs, and I took acid like 3 drops, and I was just so much love and just giving thanks to everyone and hugging everyone and being so happy, you know. And that was my first trip. I was told you will barf wall meditation. What's a barf wall? Well, if you think you're poor, you're gonna be poor. If you think you're broke, you're gonna be broke. If you see the good in everything and you're content with what you have, you'll never be broke or poor. Tarot cards or witchcraft as your Alexa are? You can use tarot cards and that. It's just, but the thing with it is like the answers are already inside you. You're just using the symbols to be reflected upon you to receive a message. But if you quiet down and you go in and you go deep in, you're gonna find the answers within you. You don't need cards for it. Do I wash my hair in farts? No, I don't. Do you know Lipa? Oh, heard about it, but not too much. I'm curious to find like breathwork modalities in old religions, you know, because it's in Hinduism. It's like that's called the soma. Then go to the streets and ask for help, and you shall receive it. No, it's not. I'm not Jesus. I'm just Ma'or. No, I'm not the next God. Not at all. I think we're all God. We all have God inside us, reflecting and living through us. So no. All right, guys. Thank you so much for today. I hope I answered most of your questions. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the meditation. I have a meditation on and breath work. Actually, you go onto my YouTube here, and there is a breathwork track I did, and just try that. Just explore it. Yes, you are God. We are all God. God is inside every one of us. We're all children of God. Okay, Aaron Kaplan. I'll read that. Thank you. A nasty monkey human. Hakim, you're funny. Thank you for making us laugh. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Big love, everyone. May you guys have a blessed weekend with only good news and good intention. And remember to always come back to love. Always come back to self. Always come back to gratitude. Always come back to the divine. And if I can ask of you guys of anything today, is please go out. Thank you, King Dopey. Go out and do a small kind act of kindness. Small act of kindness. If it's picking up rubbish from the streets, or if it's helping someone that you don't know, if it's donating money to someone on the street or to a charity, just go do one good act of kindness. That's all I'm asking for today. So may you all be blessed. May you all find love and peace inside. May you all be a beacon of light and hope in this world. Thank you very much, everyone, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. I'm in Byron Bay, Australia. Hey, Nathan. So have a good day, everyone. Be blessed. Have a beautiful weekend. For the Jews out there, Shabbat Shalom. Keep the Sabbath. For Christians out there, have a beautiful Holy Sunday. Have a beautiful weekend. If you can, gather around the table today on Friday night and eat together and pray to the Lord in your own way. And just be grateful and give thanks. Amen. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day.